spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Stallions will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The LSU Tigers offense will take the field first. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But, David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels. Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. And in an era of college football where especially quarterbacks...
He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers!
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Stallions offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure...
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Stallions send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He's got it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's going up top. He's got it down the right side. And the tackle was made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. With the catch, it's Anderson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams, and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Here's the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Takes the handoff. It's Ward. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Stallions will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Sends it back in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. makes the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Calls his own number. Gets away from one, finds room. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Stallions look to keep this drive humming. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's
loose up, just steamrolling the defense. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown Stallions. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia Tech is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in the ATL for some time. They're up 14 over the Stallions. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They're setting up the screen. Turning on the Jets. Turning it on. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside. Got enough space. Touchdown Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Roberts. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They kick it away on 4th down. Corrals it at the 45. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Finds a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's McGowan. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Here on 3rd down for this offense. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away on 4th down. From out of his own end zone, very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Corners are going to bail. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Dead center perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And it's his 4th interception of the game. LSU will put foot to leather to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his own 20. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That defense in front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Stallions will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Sharp. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some run.
It's a seam wide open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. LSU right back to the line. Going up top again. Touchdown LSU! And the stomping has commenced.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll try the run. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got it behind the line. It's McGowan. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Kick is in the air. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Makes the grab. It's McGowan. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. On the move. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Stallions will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Got the first down and still on his feet. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. To throw, it's Nussmeier. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it on the right. Touchdown LSU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Leaves it with the back. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. From the gun, running back on the move. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Stallions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Power football with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Setting up the screen. And some room to work. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Looking to get it in.
This offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are...
Touchdown, Tigers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
To the air on second down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for space, it's Durham. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Grimes. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't... Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Handoff to the lone back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. He's loose. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. That's reeled in. It's Ward. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. Hunt is on its way. Catches it at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. LSU quick to the line. Looks as if he's going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. It's a running room. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with...